everyone, welcome to today's video. Today I'm just going to be doing a simple get ready with me, and I'm going to be showing you some of my favorite brand new products. So if you would like to see how I got this easy everyday look and you want to check out these new products, just keep on watching. And of course, before we get started, please don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, and also give this video a like if you would like to see more content like this. So I'm going to be asking you some questions in this video just as kind of a way to chat and get to know you. So if you have any questions for me or if you want to answer my questions, just go ahead and pop those down into the comment section down below. I would love to hear from you all, and I like to read all the comments and comment back. So if you'd like to see this look, just keep on watching. Alright, so I have thrown my hair up into this messy little bun here, and we are going to go ahead and get started. So the first product that I want to share with you all is actually more of a tool. This is my brand new Scott Barnes glass palette. This guy is super thick and durable, and it's great for mixing your foundation, your concealer, any kind of cream or liquid products you can put on here. Use your brush. That way you're wasting less product and the product's not soaking into your skin, and you have a clean, hygienic surface for your products. This is also great for people who are makeup artists. So you can mix your colors for the foundation if you have different clients with different skin tones. And I just love this palette, and it's brand new to me, but it is sturdy, it is thick, and you can tell that it's going to hold up. Okay, so let's get started with this little get ready with me. So I'm going to take my Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation from ColourPop. I'm going to go ahead and squirt out about 3/4 of a pump onto my Scott Barnes palette and just start applying this all over the face. So I went ahead and just squirted a little bit more onto my palette. Just needed a little bit more coverage in the cheek area. And don't forget to blend into your neck. Okay, so the second way I like to use this palette is I like to use it for my concealer. So you can see I have a pretty clean spot from where my foundation was. And I'm going to pop a little bit of my concealer onto the palette as well. And this is my BH Studio Pro Total Coverage Concealer. This is, I think, when it's on sale, it's like $4. And when it's full price, it's $6. But this is a great brand. They're cruelty-free, and BH Cosmetics is fully gluten-free as well. So I'm just going to take my dampened sponge from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to dip right into the concealer and start going in at my dark circles underneath the eye. Make sure you get right in the inner corner here. And I also like to go ahead and put some on my eyelid, and that just preps my eyes for eyeshadow. So I have been watching a little bit more TV since everything has been happening with COVID-19. So tell me what you all have been watching. Do you have some favorite movies that you've been watching? Netflix binging? Tell me what you all have been watching. I always enjoy the Great British Baking Show. I have been watching that for probably 4 years. And during those 4 years, they have launched some new episodes or some new seasons, and a lot of times I just rewatch the old ones. They're really relaxing to me. I like watching them. They're just really calming. Nothing bad or crazy ever happens, and it's just a nice little show that sometimes I'll even turn on during the time that I take a nap, if I take a nap in the afternoon, just because it's some nice background noise. There's never any yelling or screaming or gunshots or anything like that, and it's just a nice little show to have on in the background. Another TV show that I have been watching is Jane the Virgin. That is also on Netflix. That is a completely different show than I have ever watched before. It's definitely a little bit more adult content, but it is basically kind of a soap opera, but it's a telenovela. And so it's really interesting. It's definitely dramatic. It's definitely over the top, but it's interesting. I find it funny, and I have enjoyed watching it, and my hubby even watches it with me. So I'm just going ahead and taking my concealer down the front of my face a little bit, just to kind of give a little extra coverage in those areas, and it also just brightens up those areas in your face that kind of fold and brings that part of your face outward. So I love those shows on Netflix, but I also am a sucker for a good romantic comedy, new and old, Made in Manhattan, The Proposal, any of the Nicholas Sparks movies. So tell me what you all are watching too. So I'm just going to set underneath my eyes where my concealer is, and I will be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and set underneath my eyes, and I went ahead and set my lids as well. So again, they are more prepped for eyeshadow. So now I'm going to go in with my KKW Beauty Cream Contour Sticks, and this is in the color Light. So I'm going to go in with Light 2 first. And this I just find gives my skin a really nice glow, as far as more of that kind of bronzy glow. So first I'm just going to blend out my forehead and more of my temple area with my Scott Barnes foundation brush. And then I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush and just stipple that color in on the sides of my cheeks, just because it doesn't distribute the color as much, and I can kind of press the product into the skin where I want the color to be. So you're getting a little bit more of a precise area of your face. And once you have that product kind of stamped into the skin, you can go in with your foundation brush and blend away those harsh lines. So now I'm going to go in with light number 1. And I like to flick upwards when I'm blending out my nose contour, just so you're not dragging any of that darker color down this way. So I'm going to go ahead and paint my brows on and put on a little bit of mascara, and I will be right back. Okay, so I am back and my brows are just about finished, but I wanted to show you all how I like to use, again, my Scott Barnes Glass palette in another way while I'm getting ready. So I take my hair gel, which is a gluten-free, fragrance-free medium hold hair gel, which is clear, and just take the tiniest amount and put it on my glass palette. And that way I can dip my spoolie into the hair gel, and I use this as my setting product for my brow powder. And it just keeps my hands clean. With this palette, I'm not getting foundation and concealer and hair gel all over my hands as I'm trying to get ready, and it's a great palette. I love it. It's not something I think that every single person needs in their makeup arsenal, but for me, I really enjoy it. And again, if you are a makeup artist, this is going to be a lifesaver for you to keep all of your products hygienic and to go from customer to customer and be able to mix your colors accordingly to your customer's skin tone. Okay, so my brows are all set in place now, so I want to show you my second new product, and this is actually a makeup product. This is the Cheeks Out Cream Blush by Fenty Beauty in the color Petal Poppin'. I had never tried a cream blush before, but I think after using this, I am hooked. I love this packaging, it's really beautiful, and I also love that it comes with a little mirror on the inside. So even if you're on the go, you can touch up your blush and you can see what you're doing. And I just think the packaging is super cute, really pretty, and there's so much product in here. This is going to last a very long time. So what I like to do is dip my finger right in, warm up the product a little bit, and then I like to go right on my cheekbone and dot the blush on this way. And then I just blend it out with my finger. I don't personally like to put the blush on the apples of my cheeks because I don't like to draw the attention to this section of my face, just because that part of my face is a little bit fuller than the rest and it's not my favorite part of my face. So I like to emphasize more of the cheekbone area and blend out the cream blush there. And honestly, I have tried a few different ways to blend out this product, and for me, just going in with my finger is super easy and it gets the job done better than a brush or a dampened sponge. It also doesn't disrupt the makeup around it. It doesn't move around any more of your cream products, because remember, I did not powder any other part of my face except for underneath and around my eyes and then down this area here. It's super blendable. It's really easy to manipulate. And it just gives you a nice wash of color. You can go super sheer with it. You can go more bold. She has, I think, 20 different shades in this collection. Again, this is the color 02 Petal Poppin', and I really enjoy it. It's just a nice light kind of, it's just more of like a true pink color, and I really enjoy it, and I think it's a good choice for my fair skin tone. And it just gives some life and some color to my face, and I would say it is a natural sheen. It's not going to have a lot of dewiness to it, so it's not like a radiant blush, but it's also not matte. It's just going to give you that beautiful skin-like finish, which I personally really enjoy. And of course, because it's on my channel, this is also a gluten-free product. All of Fenty Beauty is gluten-free, and it is also a cruelty-free brand, which I just love. So in order as I'm putting my makeup on, I like to do my cream products first. So I like to do my foundation and my cream contour and then my cream blush. And then to top it off, I like to go into my Scott Barnes highlighter in Twilight Sand and Pink Crush is what I'm going to use today. And this is a powder formula, so I like to go on my cheekbones after everything else, because I like to put the cream contour on first so that I'm not disrupting the blush, and then I can put the blush over top, and then I can just dust the powder on right over top and not make a big mess out of anything. So I'm just going to put this on my cheekbones and around my eyebrow a little bit, down my nose just a smidge, and on my Cupid's bow. And I'll dip back into this guy to finish out my eyeshadow look. Okay, so for eyes, I'm just going to do something kind of quick and simple today. I'm going to go into my Naked 2 palette from Urban Decay, and if you've been on my channel for very long, you've seen me use this guy, but it is not sold on Urban Decay anymore. So any of the colors that I am using today, you can purchase on Urban Decay's website, because they sell their eyeshadows individually as well. So first, I am just going into my crease and putting a transition shade down, which is the color Tease from this palette, which is kind of just a cool toned kind of medium to lighter brown color. And I'm just working that into my crease. Same on the other side. So tell me what else you all have been doing to keep busy during this time. I'm sure some of your kids, if you have kids, are heading back to school. Tell me how that's going as far as, are they going every single day? Are they going every other day? Are they doing some in school classes and some online classes? But tell me how everything's going. I don't have little ones except for my furry little ones. So tell me what you all are doing and or how you are keeping busy during this time. If you have any plans coming up, if you're taking any vacations, any trips, if you have any big events coming up. So now I'm just going to take my e.l.f. smudge brush. I'm going to take the same color, tease, and just work it along 2/3, the outer 2/3 of the lower lash line. And I'm just going to connect that up to the shadow on my upper lid. And it just gives a nice cohesiveness to the look. Now I'm going to take the color YDK, which is this guy right here, and this is more of a, almost like a cool tone bronze color. So you can see it has some shimmer to it, and I find the best way to apply shimmers is with your fingertips. It just picks up more of the color and the pigment and the shimmer with your finger better than a brush would. So I'm just taking this pretty much all over the lid except for maybe this outer corner where I have teas laid down there. So now I'm going to dip back into my Scott Barnes highlighter palette, and I'm going to go into Twilight Sand and Pink Crush again, and I mean, just look at these pigments. They're just so good. So I'm going to go to the inner third of my eyelid and first lay down Twilight Sand and then Pink Crush, just to give a little bit of brightness to the look. And now I'm just going to go in with just Pink Crush and pop this right on the inner corner. And then underneath the eye just a little bit. It just brings a beautiful light and shine to the eyes, I think. Because pretty much any look I do, I really like for the eyes to be the center focus. So now I'm going to take Twilight Sand and just tap it on the brow bone. And we are almost done. So what I started to do is take the color Blackout, which is just a nice pigmented black, matte black from the same Naked 2 palette. And I'm just going in with my liner brush from the Balm, pressing the brush into the pigment, tapping off the excess, and I'm just basically doing little bitty swiping motions at my lash line to give just a little bit of definition there. So the last and final product that I have been loving recently are my bags from Allie Glines. I got these bags from my husband as a birthday present, and let me just show you this one. This one carries more of my everyday makeup. It's big enough to hold my foundation, my concealer, my contour sticks, my chapstick, my mascara, and an eyeshadow palette, and there's still plenty of room in this one. This is the smallest one. So this is the small one. I have 2 of these, one medium size and one large size that houses all of them. It's nice and big. I will put some photos in showing you all the collection. These are great quality bags. I love them. I love the aesthetic. I love this nice kind of light gray color with the rose gold zippers. If you know me, you know I love rose gold. And I love that these have a nice clear top so you can see what's inside of your bag. You don't have to go digging through it to find what you need. It's right there. You can see where your things are. I have my brushes in there. I have some makeup to try in there. I have an extra concealer. I have my Scott Barnes glass palette that stays nice and safe in there. And I also have my Scott Barnes Glowy and Showy #1 palette, the highlighter palette, and I still have extra room. These are great quality bags. She is another YouTuber, and she and her husband Tylen created these bags. Again, these are the Allie Glines bags, and again, I will put some pictures in, but I will also link her channel and her website down in the description box so you can check out these bags. She's super sweet. You can tell she's just a very genuine, kind person. And yeah, go and check these out. They're fantastic. The durability is great, and I am just loving them. I didn't think that I would have enough makeup to fill the bag, but turns out I do. So I'm going to go ahead and just pop some mascara on the lower lashes and put a little bit more on the upper lashes as well. Okay, and I think that completes this look. Thank you all so much for watching. If you have any questions for me or you want to answer my questions that I asked you during the video, please go ahead and pop those down into the comments section. And if you have any ideas of upcoming videos that you would like me to put out, I do gluten-free grocery shopping, gluten-free hair products, makeup products, obviously tutorials, and get ready with me. So let me know all those in the comments, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.